Hello, my name is Danny, and I want to ask you a question. Have you ever considered growing out your beard? Have you ever tried it for a few weeks and then given up? Have you given it maybe a month or two, didn't see the results you wanted to see, give up? I don't want to say give up like it's a bad thing. Um, Anyways, if you have tried and have not been successful or have not seen the results that you'd like, uh, then these series of videos will be for you. A little bit about myself. I have grown a couple of large beards before. I'll show pictures of those. And I actually just shaved recently. So I'm looking at my face right now and it doesn't even look like me. But as I've grown out a few large beards, I'll get questions a lot from guys who are also considering it or maybe have considered it or whatever. They'll be like, oh, how'd you get it like that? Or how long did it take you to get to that long or whatever? I've never really been 100% certain. Usually when I say it, like I'm kind of like really ballparking. So one of the reasons for this video is going to be like really exact. For me, it'll be like exact knowledge. Like January 1st is when I started, so I know that how many days it was from the beginning of the year is how old my beard is. So I figured that these videos could kind of serve as a collection of those things. So I'll get into that a little bit more later, but I'm not going to convince you to grow a beard or anything like that. But I will say that I think that every guy should try it. I think that it's a lot of fun. You kind of you learn some things about yourself. You learn patience first of all, because you're just you can only go at your own speed. You learn to kind of accept yourself. You always you're dealing with your genetics, so your beard is going to look like what your genes say they look like. There's some little things in there that you can do. Eating healthy, biotin, and stuff like that. But by and large, your beard is going to be a product of your genetic heritage. And there's nothing you can do about that. So, you learn patience, you learn kind of like to accept yourself and kind of accept like the quirks, like as you grow it out, like you'll get like cowlicks and stuff like that. And your hair will go different directions and just like the hair on your head. Yeah, so I mean, I think it's fun. Like I said, I'm not here to convince you. This video is really for people who are already thinking about doing it, and maybe want some guidance or would like some information or something to draw on. But yeah, so I definitely think that you should do it, obviously. And if you do it now, you can do it along with me. So, like I said, it's about patience, accepting your natural quirks, and then also ceasing to care so much about what other people think of you. You're gonna get ridicule. I get ridiculed every time I grow my beard out. I mean, like the first time I remember, like what people would say would really get to me, and now just as a person, like what people say really doesn't get to me like at all like how it used to. Is it because of the beard solely? Like no, obviously other life experiences have contributed, but I'll definitely say that growing a beard has been a big part of that. And I'll share a link. I did one blog post for Urban Beardsman, which is like a kind of partner, or I guess there's some type of a connection between them and Beard Brand. And I did a post for them one time about me growing it out, and I'm sure that other guys have done stuff like that before too. Yeah, you can read that if you're really interested in all that I have to say on that. So why I'm doing these videos is first of all, it's for me, which I think is the reason that you should really do anything, and probably why I'm actually doing this now, because I'm doing it for me first. I want to track, how it looks, throughout the time. Like I said, I've been asked many times, like, oh, how long did it take you to get that long? Or how long did it take for your beard to get that long? And I'm never really sure. So I made it really easy for myself. I started on January 1st. And so I will see what it looks like as it goes. And my goal is to go to the end of 2017. I may decide to change my mind. We'll see. And I can tell you that I do miss it already. Like, I've removed my beard before and been like, oh man, yeah, but like, it's cool. Now I look like this, but I'm really attached to it now, and I really miss it. And I'm looking at my face, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, fat face. Anyways, so like I said, first reason I'm doing it is because for myself, I've wanted to make YouTube videos for a long time. I've been a lurker, as probably many people in the world are, looking at Reddit and looking at YouTube and never really participating, so I'm participating finally. Also creating a resource for guys or anyone who's interested in growing their beard. Like I said, I always get asked things about it. I've helped a couple different guys, have coached. I don't want to call it. I think that whatever. If you're a beard coach, I'm not trying to defend you, but I think it's kind of silly. But you know, like I guess I'll just use the term that I've coached people into it before. I've convinced some people to grow it out, or you know, like as they're doing it, you know, providing support and some tips and tricks and stuff like that. So this will be a collection of all those things, because even as much as I might try to think about like all the different things I say or do as I'm growing it out, I know that this will be a much better way to capture all that, because there's going to be things that I've forgotten that I do or don't do or whatever. And so these videos, I'll capture everything that I do as I'm growing it out. Like, you know, if I start, you know, maybe doing something different with my face, or if I start, you know, if I shave a certain part, or whatever I need to do to make it like presentable and, you know, feel as comfortable as I can as I'm growing it out, I'm gonna put all that in these videos and share that with you guys. Really just also like connecting more with the beard community. I mean, like I've watched a lot of the videos, different guys who are like growing their, you know, beards out and stuff like that. I love seeing everyone's different beards. Like you look at someone's bare face, you're just like, wonder what their beard's gonna look like, and it's cool to see, you know, like the progress that they make and what it ends up looking like. So yeah, so you know, I wanna be a part of that community. Like I said, I've been a lurker for a long time, and so now I'm finally getting out there. So the format for these videos, because of course this one's longer because it's introduction, but the format for the videos is going to be, I'll do like one video a week for the first few weeks, and then I'll probably switch to like bi-weekly, and then I may go to monthly after that, because there, you know, there's your beard kind of like goes really like it's noticeably like fast, I guess, or it grows very noticeably in the first couple of weeks, month or two or 3 months or so, and then once you hit like about the 3-month mark, it starts to kind of like seemingly slow down, and so so I'm not gonna make a video just for no purpose. I want you guys to see some change and me have something to give to you. So that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my face. So like I said, I just got rid of a very long beard. I probably had it it was probably about a year old or so, but like it wasn't like, I mean, I did plenty of trim ups. So anyway, so this is a day. So I shaved yesterday. So you can kind of see I got that good sandpapery kind of feel. My face is mad at me for what I've done to it. Like I think all men's faces are, really, but that's personal. See, it's like, look what you did. Now you have to deal with this on your face. So yeah, that's it. And there's my like cross grain. You can't really see it right now, but that's what I call it. Like where your hair goes one direction and then the other direction and they meet. So everyone's falls in a different place. Mine's pretty low, which I'm thankful for. It's right there, like I think above, right at my Adam's apple. But that is it. So I will keep you guys updated, and I hope that you find these videos somewhat helpful and interesting. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. So I will catch you on the flippity flip.